Hello everybody and welcome back for start of a new game. It's been for a while, the Call of the Wild, the Angler flavour. I did try to see if I could reset the game to so I could do the tutorial again with you, but apparently it's more complicated than it was worth. So I kind of just passed the tutorial. I did the tutorial a week ago and I can't remember anything about how you did it, so what could possibly go wrong? Now I'm hoping it's kind of like it's not even optimized properly. The GPU utilization is spiking like mad, going up to 100%, then dropping all the way down. So we'll see how it goes. But welcome in everyone. Welcome in there, Chrissy, Samwise, and Frodo. Hope you've all been behaving yourselves today. I hope you're starting to feel a bit better there as well. There, Samwise. Where was the place where I stood before? Yeah, I think this is the place where the tutorial took me. We'll do over there and we'll do a fish. Starting to get better. I shared with Frodo. Oh, have you given the... given the plague to Frodo? I suppose if he was looking after you, it was probably bound to happen. But I hope you're doing all right there as well, there, Frodo. Fishing in the fishy cold place. He shared his flu. Yeah, exactly. Only fair. Only fair. I completely agree with you. I'm gonna try and remember what the controls are for this. How to do that? I think it was something like that. You have to wiggle it. No, apparently that wasn't good enough. Oh, no. Hang on. I'm definitely certain it was this button. Yeah. Now, can anyone remember what button I had to press after this? Which is kind of why I wanted to do the tutorial again. Just how they do it. They wave to the fish. That's how it's officially done, isn't it? There was something else you had to press. No, not that button. Not that button either. What about this button? What does that one do? Nope. There was a button you could press to zoom in a bit. Maybe it was this button. Nope, definitely not that one. Ah, there we go. We zoomed in a bit. Somebody write that down. I don't know if anything else we have is set correctly though, by the way. Should we jiggle it a bit? It could be too deep. Oh, hang on. Something jiggling on that side of the screen over there. Come on, little fishy. So apart from battling various plagues, what else have you guys all been doing today? How did Junior enjoy his second Christmas day? Right, I'm gonna pull that in because it's not. Yeah, that was it. You pull that button there to do that as well. Yeah. Hang on. Before we do that, maybe the doodad is not going right. Alright, let's just try that. Come along, little fishy. We'll not catch a single thing tonight. Oh, look, there's a fishy. Anytime. When it's ready. Truthfully, this morning was horrendous. Teenagers are a nightmare. This afternoon was better at Royalty's grandparents. What teenagers have been causing bother? Is it the kids on the streets? They've been a menace to you. We're gonna go like stand somewhere else because maybe it's because I fished here before. Maybe that's why there's no fish been replenished here because I've already extracted them. Press the button. No, press this button first. Zoom in because we saw splashies over there. Come on, little fishy. I don't know if I was fiddling with the dials with the tutorial last time, like the one time I played. Maybe I've done something that's like now that's broken the rod. Maybe. What's their Royalty's younger brother and sister getting Junior upset, then had a disagreement with Royalty about it, so it was good. Give him a good bloody slap. I kind of remember a while back. I'm sure I'm going back maybe it was over a year or something. I'm sure didn't Royalty say something about the brother being a pain over something else. I can't remember what the hell it was now. Evening soundscape and welcome in. Ooh. We heard ominous noises. Let's go down to this little jetty and see if we can catch anything, just so we can figure out how to fish. Okay, we'll stand here, we will press the button, pull the trigger, chuck the thing at me, what's it? Press the zooming in button. And wait. See the splashing? You can see splashing next to the bauble. Was that you attempted to give him a clip round the ear, Chrissy? So does it give a ding or something to let you know? Yeah, it during the tutorial, right? Obviously, during the tutorial, they were programmed to pop quickly. I'm guessing now that we're out of the tutorial, we're now in the real world of it. I don't know if I've got the doodad deep enough. That's, you know. I said, yes, this stuff just writes itself. Is he like splashing over at the side of the screen? Oh, there's something splashing around down there. Is it going to grab it? We're just standing at the lake, waving our rod around, waiting. Oh, look, fishy. Fishy coming. Grab it, little fishy. Oh, we buggered it. Words up there. JD, welcome in. And JD, thank you so much for 22 months of madness. Thank you so much there, JD. How are you doing there this evening? Are you keeping out of trouble? But JD, thank you so much again there, and as well yesterday as well. Thank you so much as well for the gift. We're going to be playing it on Wednesday night. Downloaded it, give it a quick test. The art style in it is really beautiful, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Plus, it's got Twitch integration as well, so you guys can make the decisions for the things as we go. But yeah, we are attempting to fish. I don't know where this dangly bit should be. I'm going to put it the dangly there. What was that there, standing in the lake, waving your rod around? Yep, that's it, Chrissy. Have any sevens? Oh, chuck that in there and see what happens. Evening CGD as well then, welcome in. 8. I see an 8. Come on, little fishies. Did anyone here watch Red Dwarf? Because there was, I don't know if it was season 1 or season 2. It was one of the very early episodes anyway. The Better Than Life episode. Whenever I think about fishing, I only hear like Cat in the restaurant. You know, because when they order the meal, he gets a little fish tank with a little tiny fishing rod. He does his I'm going to get you, or I'm going to eat you, little fishies. It's one or the other. Been sleeping all day, so haven't done much. It was like 10 o'clock when we got up today. I'm just looking now. I'm just trying to look on my mirror because the GPU was absolutely all over the place with this game. No little fishies. We probably scared off that little fishy before when we bollocksed it up. So, if that is a mechanic in the game, I don't know, but it's possible. Let's wind my thingamajig in. Oh, and go for a swim. Today, though, I've been... Oh, I hear the sound of the call of the Squeaky Bottle King. Got these ones that says undiscovered and undiscovered. Let's just have a little look at the... Where's the bit? Alright, this is... Right, so tutorial's done. It says visit the water mill. visit the ghost town, visit various places. So I suppose we might as well take a stroll. And can we set markers? Is that a thing? Track. Okay, let's have a little walk down there. This is going to wind up being like tonight, isn't it? Just like Call of the Wild. We're just walking around. Might shoot something. Actually, is there any roads or path? Yeah, there's a path to follow. So we'll walk along the trail. But actually, the only thing we have done today is we've done some tests with the laser engraver. Assembled it and discovered a technical issue in that the desk that I have is about 5mm too small. So I'm going to have to get a big sheet of wood to put on top of the desk to put the thing on top of so the feet don't slip off, to keep the whole thing level. I did take a picture of the little chicken thing that I engraved as the first and only test that I had time to do, and I'll stick it up on the Discordery thing afterwards. Can we run as well, or is this just maxed out? We can crouch so we can stalk the fish. Can we lie down all the way? No. And we can't seem to get our rod out on land. Any fishes in here? Evening CGD. How do I go about doing that? Or is it on a Steam thing, maybe? 2 seconds. You press tab or something with that one, don't you? I click on you here. What am I looking at here? I never know how to do any of these. It's in the Apex Connecty screen, is it? Apex Connect. Oh, there he is. I can block you, I can report you. Am I missing something here? Is there something in the settings, perhaps? Let's just go. I vaguely remember seeing something. Is there something in here? Does that have to be turned on? Evening easy. It's stupid how you invited. Can't remember. Oh bloody hell! Oh, I think you have to do it the other way around, because it says I can't invite you, but I could join you. Because that's how it works. It works in reverse. How bloody daft. How are you doing tonight there, Easy? We're trying to... I did the tutorial last week, right? And I cannot remember how to fish. Let's chuck our rod over the end here. And to see if anything comes out of here. I see splashing. I don't know if we have the right baits or anything like that at all. We're just more messing around than anything else. Oh, hang on. This is opened up for like all random people to come in. Ah, no, I'm not having that. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Would you like to save your changes? Yes. Right, I'm gonna extract the menu as well because if there is people in there, like randoms there, no idea who the hell that was that connected. Right, hopefully that's got rid of those people. You get ominous noises. Okay. Let's drop that. Oh, now the light is in such a way that I can't actually see it. We'll have to see if there's a way you can sleep as well, so that it's daylight. So the ominous noises, that's what she said. If that was Stardew fishing, I would be pretty good at this. And so far, 25 minutes in, and we haven't got a single. Well, we got a bite on one, but we bollocked it up somehow. I don't quite know how I bollocked it up because I can't remember what the tutorial said. I think we need to figure out a way to get to daytime. Let's just pull this in. We're gonna go back to that town and see if we can find like a bed to sleep in. So this is like the real thing. Yeah, maybe we'll find a spot and we'll just stick it in and just leave it for like an entire evening. Nibble but no fishies. So I don't know if it's because the GPU is going a bit weird, but there is a noticeable delay between pressing that and jumping. There's no sleeping, so we have to stumble around in the dark. Oh, that's an embuggerment. Oh, we might as well then keep walking towards this question mark then and investigate what it is if we're going to do it in. Is there a torch at least? I kind of remember seeing something flash up on the side of the screen. Select. I've selected the torch and nothing happened. Yeah. all the is going to be coming out with this game. No time for sleeping in the game. Got to find that spot and stick it in, JD. Best thing to do is all the mission to earn cash for better gear. Yeah, where's no, I think I was in the right menu. Yeah, so I by missions because it says like visit the various places. So I'm going to start by walking to. I don't know what question mark it is I'm walking to, but I'm gonna have a little wander to it. In saying that, we probably should got the vehicle, shouldn't we? Well, we're almost here. We'll investigate this and then we'll see what happens there. Oh, hang on! I heard an ominous noise. Sparkles. It is Monday.
That's just the sort of weed we're looking for, Buck. Sally will be rip-rearing ready for introductions in no time. I even made her little business cards.
got a new game on Steam, Truck and Logistics Simulator. I thought so you have to show us that later on because I've not heard of that one. Fern No Dead. Thank you for the follow and welcome in there, mate. What sort of mischief are you up to there today? We are trying this technically for the first time. I did do like half an hour the other day just to do the tutorial, but that was like a week ago and now I've forgotten everything. What could possibly go wrong? But welcome in there, mate. I say so far we haven't uncovered anything. But thinking about new games as well there. Wednesday night. Oh, look out Tower 2. Look out. What the hell is it called? Disco Thingy What's It? We're going to be playing that on Wednesday night this week. Tomorrow night? Actually, what is on tomorrow night? I'm sure there's something else. Oh yeah, Lens Island as well. We're going to be continuing with that one tomorrow night as well.
Later, American trappers rendered the French name in English as Golden Ridge Reserve. I quite like the old moniker, but hey, the new one's not too shabby.
Now, I don't think there's any fall damage in this. What was the other one that I got as well? Can you remember no, actually it wasn't last year. It would have been slightly earlier, because I think it was around about the time that... Was it around about the time that...
Oh, it's a doggone shame, but it's part of the job. Find me more if you can.
I think it might have been around about the time, was it, that royalty detonated? When we did the Steel Sky one. But I also picked up the sequel to it. I can't remember what it's called. It's something Steel Sky or there's definitely Steel and Sky involved in the title for the point and click one. And there was the original one from them, and then actually let's check the map here for a second. We'll set another waypoint there. There was the 2D like point and click one, and then there's also a 3D one as well. I picked that up, and we'll put that in on one of the point and click nights as well at some point soon. I'm hoping the nights don't last too long in this one. Can we plod through here, or is it too deep? Oh, we can plod through here. Well, that was a duck for a second there, but it's oh, hang on, I know what could be causing the GPU to go absolutely mental. Because this engine has an issue with... oh, can anyone see screen-based reflections? Screen-based Let's just turn them down to medium. My settings. See if that makes it calm down a bit. No. Oh well. Evening, Mr. Smith. That modification's had no impact at all. Alright, let's just go through. Now I'm hearing something, but I don't have a rifle to take care of it. What else can we just reduce a little bit? Let's just take those down a little bit until I find the right balance, because I haven't done like a proper balance on this game. Let's see how that one goes. Just to stop it peaking out at 100%. I had to fiddle with the dials with the Hunter as well. What sort of trouble have you been causing today there, Mr. Smith? Oh, the shortcut's not going to work. We should. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let us plod through there, so we're going to have to walk back up this way and then go into the bridge. Not as much trouble as me. I haven't been causing any trouble. I'm a good boy. Ask anyone. Oh, look at that weirdness. See those lines? Oh, that puts me in the trouble, Chrissy. Raven is good just like Chrissy. What's that there? I'll check. Oh, sorry, with you there, yeah. I find the mobile app to be a bit of a pain in the arse as well. It never does what I want to do, and it won't let me type. I can't use my... XP is discover new locations. As you gain XP, you gain credits that you can use to purchase equipment, clothing, and more from the shop. Earn enough XP and you will level up, granting you additional bonus credits. Okay. We'll investigate these menus shortly. We'll do a little bit of exploring, and then we'll see what we gather out of whatever we've explored. I hear more noises. Oh, there's a boat as well. Can we sit out on the boat, or is this just a transport to the other side of the water? Since we're here, let's chuck our rod in. But yeah, if I'm outside, oops, I like to, like, if I'm watching like a Twitch thing, you know, I'll do it on the on a tablet if I'm sitting in the shed with the girls. But it won't let me type chat on using my Bluetooth keyboard. It forces us to use the on-screen one. When I'm juggling chickens, it's not always easy. You can, so you can like get out and oh, maybe we should try it. We'll see if we get anything from here. We'll hang fire because there's something jiggling in the water just over there, and we'll see if I can remember how to fish. I think I saw Mr. Smith go splat there as well. Come on, little fishy. Come out and play. We need the TNT mod. You know, stick a dynamite into the lake. Or grenades, like in that bit in Wednesday, JD. I told you that we finished watching Wednesday now. Absolutely awesome series. Definitely recommend that if you haven't watched it already, give it a watch. It's only 8 episodes. Come on, little fishy. Oh, I still haven't done that for you, Mr. Smith. I'll have to come up with something for that for you. See, different spots around the map, I'm assuming, will have like, you know, I'm like comparing like to the normal hunter. I'm assuming like different areas of different lakes will have different flavors of fish.
Down on the range if you need me.
Okay. The warden moves between 4 outposts around. Oh, right, so he beams over to different places. Oh, from that. That's the one I couldn't think of there the other day because I was talking about that. We only have the bread thing at the minute, but yeah, because I was talking about that because that thing it's too much clutter on the screen. I think it subtracts from being able to see the game. Because I looked at it, must be a year or so ago. But yeah, the only bit I've got at the minute is the fish. No, so is the bread even? Chunks of bread. That's everything we've got. So it's basically just whatever you get out of the gates when you start. I suppose we'll start wandering over this way. Actually, saying that, we will grab the vehicle because there was a vehicle thing somewhere here. Ah, there it is. These don't cost anything, do they? Is there a bright pink one for Easy Guy? Ooh. Can we get an external view? Oh, bugger. Right, if I back it up, we can go across a bridge by the looks of it. No sat nav. Ooh, can we drive over this? Yay, cab view. Well, hang on, what was that? There was something... Something flashed up.
Well then. Looks like Mr. Bigfoot's back in the park. If you can find me any more, I'll put it in the visitor center next to the pond museum.
Hey, flip it, Chrissy. We'll go off-road and we'll see if we can flip it. Maybe we should have taken the road. We should be like looking for like red deer tracks and stuff like that in here. Back it up. 2 seconds there. We will pause for a moment there. Mackie's Mix, if I've pronounced that right there. Welcome in there, mate, and thank you so much there for the raid. What sort of trouble were you guys up to there? I tried to find the line that tells me. Oh, you were on the angler as well there this evening. Welcome in there, mate, and thank you so much for the raid there. We are trying. This is me basically my first time playing the game. We are currently vandalising a jeep, exploring some of the bits and trying to figure out how to play the game. But what sort of mischief have you guys all been up to today there? Ooh, which is the button to get out of the van again? There we go, that's the one there. Glitter Kitten, welcome in there as well. What sort of mischief have you been causing? Oh, I've gone the wrong way here. And thank you for the follow there as well, mate. And as I say, welcome in there, everybody. I hope you've all had a good evening, and I hope you've all had a good Christmas as well there. Oh, and Morg. If you want names butchered, this is the place to come. I know they probably look obvious to use, but I'm an absolutely terrible at it. But thank you so much as well there for the follows there. I'm trying to think how to pronounce that, but Morg is fine, is it? Yeah, we'll go with that. There's one of the other chaps that comes in. We generally like rename people to like Mr. Such and Such. Or but thank you so much and welcome in there, guys.
Hunt and fish in the region. Obsidian, which you'll see dotted around the park, was a key part of their culture.
I try my best not to talk over the game dialogue so we can all hear it as well there. But it's the Matty as well there. Welcome in there, mate. And also as well, for those of you just joining us for the first time this evening, hello everyone and welcome in. Thank you for joining us in chat. I'm Dr. Ravenholm. We stream every night in theme nights. Mondays are FPS and action adventure. Tuesday is Minecraft and multiplayer games. Wednesday is point and click story night. Random games on Thursdays. Friday nights are RPG games. Saturday nights are family fun nights, or more commonly known as horror games, or the game that I'm currently obsessed with. And we conclude the week with Sunday Night Stroll, where we have a night of relaxing games. Along with video games, we also play tabletop board games, build jigsaw puzzles, models, Legos, and join us live from the chicken coop with my hens. You can find the stream schedule for the month ahead on Discord, where you're all welcome to join our community, and you can also find me across all your favourite social media. Just search for Dr. Ravenholm. Follow and join us live on Twitch and check out all our content on YouTube, where you can find all our streams along with much more. I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe on YouTube and leave a like and a comment on our videos. Once again, thank you all for joining us in chat. I really appreciate you all coming in to join me and enjoying our adventures together. There we go. Pre-recording that saves me you guys having to listen to me stuttering all the way through. But yes, we also do tabletop board games. I just recently, like yesterday, did a unboxing video for Skyrim the board game as well, and yes, thank you for the follow there and welcome in there, mate. I really apologise. I am absolutely awful at reading people's names. I will get them in the end. Oh, Roll T, welcome in there. Are you getting the kettle on? I'm sure that's Chrissy's job. Welcome in there, Rolty. Hope you've been behaving yourself and Chrissy's been keeping out of trouble. But I was saying that we also do board games. But the Skyrim board game just came a couple of days ago, and I did an unboxing video that you can find over on the YouTubes. In theory, this week we should also be doing another board game stream, but the minute, because I'm having camera issues, there might be a problem with that, but I'll try my best. I did say hello. Oh, hang on, have I missed something, Rotate? 2 seconds and I shall scroll up. Rotate green. Oh, this thing's a mess. It's all Chrissy's fault. Hashtag blame Chrissy. But welcome in there, though, Royalty. Oh. Alright, let's what button was it to get out of this thing again? There it is. No problem there, Glittered Kitten. I keep on thinking like I'm going to go and like press on something, but I think you just have to get proximity to them in this one. I think that must be how it works. Let's set this as the next waypoint and we'll start travelling there. Back it up. What's that? I heard him something like, "Oh, it's only royalty." Someone give this and that a slap. Not over now as just spoke. Are you been taking an afternoon nap there, Royalty? Chrissy got you worn out today. Oh, break. Oh. Ooh, have we crossed the 600 barrier tonight? Getting closer and closer to that tattoo. But thank you everybody as well that's followed today. And apologies because I butcher and stammer stutter me way through all of your names, but welcome in there everybody. What was that there? It was about 10 minutes nap of exhaustion followed by being woke up by a headbutt to the face. Before we go anywhere, let's just check the map, because am I going to go... Yeah, I need to turn off... No, that's where I am. Oh, this thing doesn't navigate very well, so I'll just use the mouse, that might be a bit easier. Right, so yeah, I want to back up, and we want to go that way. So there should be a path this way. Is that us facing the right way now? I think so. What's that? Junior is now... Oh, is Junior asleep in your arms now, Chris? Has he finally settled down? Obviously knocked him out cold with my... I don't know, getting beaten up by Junior. Ooh, I see some more sparklies. Sparklies on the thing. Can we jump out? There we go. Oh, we can't like do the hunter thing, you know, where I just like dive off the quad bike. Here you go, something sparkly.
Quarter of them oxides sorted. We'll be pulling out the daisies in no time, bud.
Okay, from here, where's our next waypoint? Right, the final waypoint appears to be over there. Oh, hang on, there's something over here as well. We'll stick to that question mark there, just so we can get that. But it looks like we're gonna have to follow, basically stay on the road, and when we get to a T-junction, turn off. Here we go. we will do some fishing at some point soon. What's that there? Easy Guy 602 pain time. As he only had 30-minute nap today, surprised he made it this long. It visually looks pretty much like the Hunter. I'm a little bit still confused with all the menu things, and because there's all sorts of things that, like, for you know, all. I suppose if I'm comparing it with the Hunter as well, like, you know how you've got like different weapons and ammunition, whereas this is going to be like different things like floaty things and baity things, different types of line, which is going to be like the equivalents. So it's going to be quite a bit to learn. Oh, bugger! I see sparkles. An evening there, Farming Fiasco. I kind of lost... Oh, there it is, there it is. We are on the Angler this evening. Right, does anyone know, is it the Call of the Wild, the Angler? Or is it the Angler, Call of the Wild? Because depending on which website I go to, it has it a different way around. So, does anyone know what the definitive order is for the game? Oh, bug up, we just hit that there. Is Glitter Kitten the pro at this one? I definitely kind of feel like I should have watched a tutorial video before starting the first stream. It may have been handy. I was hoping I could reset the save file, because you know in the Hunter you can press new game, but there's no new game button on the menu in this one, because I wanted to be like to reset it and start from scratch. And what was that? As well, Farm Fias says it's Angular Call of the Wild, and yeah, it was the oh, hit the bloody wall. The other is the Hunter first. Yeah, I mean, I don't know which route they're supposed to bloody go. Oh, hang on, I think if we miss where we're going. Yes, we have. I'm sure this will be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Let's walk to this tower. I'm hoping that nighttime doesn't last too long and we get some daylight. If we can't sleep. Also, good to hear. Hope you in a better form than Liverpool. Is this one of your sporting things?
Make cutting tools, weapons, and especially arrowheads. Those arrowheads have been found as far as the Mississippi, which means the locals were likely trading the precious stone to other tribes.
Well, there is in Stardew Valley. there's the fishies that only come out at the night. There's bound to be some that we can fish for at night here. But I think we'll go back round to the main base sort of area. And we'll try and see if we can maybe catch something off the front there. Let's just track that so we can get there. But evening Jaffa there, and welcome in. And Merry Christmas as well there. I hope you had a good day. And Santa brought you something nice. Let's turn this around there. Where was the road? I think it was somewhere this way, wasn't it? Yep, still a little bit higher up for the road. Unless this is the road. It looks too rocky for a road. Here we go. On the road. Oh, 2 seconds. Right, we'll park up over here, Frodo, at the place. I will deploy the fishing rod, and then we will press the button for you. But what was that there? Guess facts all. Oh, the Mister will get something really nice for Christmas. Did she? Monster Cats there, welcome in there, mate. Oh, hang on, what was that? I saw something flash up on the screen there. Can we get these inside of the thing?
I'll start revving up my girl Sally and she'll chew right through them.
But it's going right there. We're learning how to play the Angler. We're just trying to do like a little bit of this like introductory sort of mission. Get a few like way markers. Although we're about to do a very rushed poem. Am I in the right place here? Yeah, let's jump out and see if we can get a fish there. Was actually she got Nada being a naughty girl this year. I'll tell her mind. And thank you for the follow there as well, then, and welcome in there, mate. Now Frodo has redeemed a poem / speech. and I'm gonna come over here so that we can, whilst we're doing it, we can be fishing at the same time. He says that like he can remember what the tutorial said he had to do. Okay, egg redeems, poems. Now, this one is freshly recorded, so I think I should have re-recorded it, but I'm going to make you listen to it anyway, even though it is 2 days late. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new falling snow gave the lustre of midday to the objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the rooftop the courser did fly, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in the twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was all dressed in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. A stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like the down of a thistle. When I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. As I was just saying through there in the middle there, I just saw the F at the beginning of the name and just automatically thought it was Frodo. But there we go, that one for probably the only time we'll ever play that one till next year. Although I'll probably re-record it because I wasn't happy with the recording, but never mind. I was thinking about doing, you know, the book that I read like the first like 10-15 pages or something of last night. Like I said, if you guys wanted, I wouldn't mind reading that book cover to cover on one stream. It probably only take about an hour and a half. Saying that last night after the stream, I read to page 40, and that took like 15 minutes. Was that they already have your cup of tea? Oh yes, we everything's all about the tea here, including on our Discord. Oh, what have I missed there in amongst all that? I enjoyed it. At the minute, we're just trying to learn it. It would be nice if we got like a bite. I really wish we could have reset the game file there to get the tutorial again. It was, oh yeah, sorry as well, Jade. I wrote here. So JD had much more interesting Santa than we do. It's a bit frustrating that you can't sleep, because this is going to look like a black screen for you guys, I would imagine. If we exit the game and come back in, does it randomise the time, or is it just continuous? Yeah, it's still new, so that they'll probably still be adding bits and bobs in as we go, because it's only a couple of months at most, isn't it? I think, because I'm trying to remember. It surely can't be any more than 2 months since it came out. So, sounds like fun. Would Mr. Copyright not start shouting? That's all. See, there's a Lord of the Rings channel that keeps on changing the names every 5 minutes. I can't remember what they're called now. And every now and again they did readings from the book, and the sort of the Tolkien people go absolutely mental for it, and they wound up having to take the whole channel down in the end because it was just an absolute catastrophe for them. But I suppose if it would just be one that it was a stream that I just wouldn't publish to YouTube. we just do it on here, because then we can just erase it after. And the sound of KFC, one of my little chickens, or was one of my little cockerels there. So for multiplayer servers, I suppose it depends on whose save file you're connecting to, I suppose, as to what time it's set to. But as well, for those of you that are just joining us for the first time tonight, if I can find the right button, you have your channel points or channel eggs that you can save up and redeem for chicken-based items. We have our postcards with a photograph of one of my girls on the front and a little story about them on the back. We have, what's the next slide? We have the key rings. There's also going to be some laser engraved key rings as well that are going to be available in there. I just haven't had time to put the thing on. We have our playing cards, which is only 2 sets left. Only 2 sets of the playing cards, then I have to order some more. We also only have 2 of the window stickers left. There is still a large variety of the scarves available as well. I need to rephotograph the scarves because there's been a lot redeemed over the last few weeks. So I need to take a new inventory of all the ones that remain. So for those of you that have played this game, how long is it normally before the video game logic kicks in and you get a bite? Because I mean, we've been at this for an hour and 5 minutes and we've only had 1 bite so far today. I'm not sure if I've forgotten something that the tutorial might have told me. Depends on what we use. Well, the only thing that I've got at the moment, actually, do we have any? Let's bring this in, and we'll have a little wander over to the store. So at the minute, all I've got is the only bit that I've got is the bread. Is this thing almost? Yeah, there it is. I'm trying to see where it is in the dark. So the only thing we've got at the moment is the bread, and we're here. So as I said, as I was saying before, I assume that as we go to different locations, there'll be different flavors of fish, and each one of those will require a particular type of bait, and it'll have to be set at like different elevations and such. I would imagine those will be like the combinations that we have to learn for whatever it is that we're going fishing for. Actually, is there anything in the menus which handbook? Okay, alright, so I was kind of hoping that this might have like had like some details, maybe like recommended oh, what's this traits, those directly for. Well, that'll be those jumpy ones there. There's a board where you can get tutorial missions. Ooh, hang on, yeah, I did see a board that was kind of highlighted when I did like the tutorial last week.
The sea never sleeps, and neither do I. What'll it be? Later.
Hang on, is this it? Fishing 101.
Fishing guru from Taylor's Tackles is here to tell you what's what and who's who. I've picked out a nice spot for float fishing, so catch you there.
Boat and card. Right, so that's it there then. Is that our mission? Yep, right, let's go. let's relearn how to fish.
Catch you later then.
The boards with the challenges. Oh, so they're at each outpost. There's a different board where I can get more missions. Then.
You'll need a float rod, so whip it out.
Oh yeah, whip it out.
Float fishing involves suspending a bait underneath your float and a whole lot of patience.
So float fishing takes different processes. Okay. Apart from this, use bait rather than lures. After casting, you wait. Let the fish come back with the bait. If you don't get the bait, just recast a different spot. Okay.
Before you cast, try experimenting with the drag and hook depth. The drag set by your reel determines how much power a fish needs to take line and gain distance. The hook depth determines how much line distance there is between your hook and the float. This should always be less than the depth of the water. If you're float fishing, you might want to try casting closer to the shore.
Set the hook higher. Alright, we've done that bit there. Shore cast.
Now use all I've taught you to catch
Ah.
the fish.
So just press that and it does it really close rather than do the flingy back thing. Alright. Was there oh, you just started to fish on there as well. I'm hoping that tutorial logic will put a fish there quickly for us though. I know it's sort of when we play the hunter, if there's an animal which would be there at night, I don't do it on stream because it's just too dark. It's no good for you guys. But as there's no beds, unfortunately, we can't sleep through it. I don't know how long this lasts. It seems to have lasted an awfully long time though. This darkness. All the fishies must have gone to bed. So whilst we're in here, what sort of plans has everyone got then for the rest of the week? Is everyone off work still, or is it back to work tomorrow?
Hey, Buck, I'll be down the Emerald Lake Plateau outpost in a flash if you need me. See you there.
He's moved to his new spot there. So with the tutorial missions, it makes you equip the right gear for the fish that we're going to catch. And what's the fiasco? Probably about half an hour of pitch blackness. Was there busy week this week, Chrissy? I thought you were skiving off for ages. He's trying to make it look like he's busy. He's skiving off an extra week he did before Christmas as well. The fiasco, work, sleep, try to play some farm sim, and repeat. And back in on Wednesday for Jaffa. Back to causing more mischief. Still have a bit of a busy week. 2 birthdays, a swimming trip, and a trip to the parrot park. Oh, can I come to see the birdies? I bring Butter. She can sit on my shoulder. Also, in order for tutorial logic, make sure you track. Oh, right. Hang on. Let's just go. Oh. Now I've got to try and remember what it is we have to do. We got something though. and pressing the menu button does not pause the game apparently. Bugger. Oh, right, let's try that again. Chuck it in. Let's just check for a moment there, just to be sure. Yeah, that one's highlighted, yeah, so hopefully we're alright. Let's try that again. And oh, you're back to work as well there tomorrow there, Royalty. But phone in sick, I'll write you a note for another week. It's your sister's birthday tomorrow. Junior going to soft play on the Wednesday, and then going swimming on the Friday, and then skiving for another 2 weeks. He's a proper part timer, you know. Is Chris? You can't get a full day's work out of the lad. Might be ill the week I go back. Your choice to write you another note. T-shirts. I'm not snoring. I'm dreaming about tractors. It's like the line from Deep Space Nine. I'm not sleeping. I'm checking my eyelids for holes. Ooh, how to define skiving? It's sort of like, you know, like, well, say like if you're skiving off from school, you're supposed to be in class, but you're not. And Chris is supposed to be at work, but he's going to make up some sort of excuse and get out of work because he's a part timer. yeah. Basically, skipping school or skipping work. What's it there, Fiasco? To be fair, I'm begging my auntie to give COVID so I could get a week off. Oh, what's happened there? Oh no, it was a splash. We didn't get a bite. That was a... Exactly, man flu is serious. Means pretending that you are unwell to avoid doing an activity. Yep. But yeah, that man flu, you know, you don't understand how bad it is. Yeah, basically, but I would say like unauthorized, but sort of like lying about where you were, I suppose. I seem to be coming up with all sorts of excuses. I know. First of all, you were recovering with because you had your stitches there that were causing you pain, so you couldn't work. And then you go back to work on one day, and I told you weren't supposed to. And then you pick up bloody COVID. Man flu is lethal. Women say we just complain, but they never understand the true extent of man flu. Plenty of splashing. Nothing wants to seem to take the bait. But nice to catch something this stream. Shall we do... Right, hopefully we won't get a bite, right? I'm going to have to put the control down for a second. Should we do, whilst we're doing this, we can do the film trivia quiz, if you like. But I need to go and get the box with the questions in. Like, AFK fishing in Minecraft was also an even more better fiasco. Right, 2 seconds, I've got to take my headset off. Right. I haven't got the controller, so if we get a bite, we're knackered. This is supposed to sim. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, but we could sit here for hours, technically, for the realism. Right. 1 box of cards. Now, which side of the news deck did we already do? I'm guessing the blue side of the deck, the blue side up, is the ones we've already done. Stick that on the laser engraving plate. Right, pick up the controller so that I can... Maybe the lake is full of poison gas. They nerfed the spawn rate of a lot of the fish. Yeah, I remember when the game came out and I was watching CGD play, and it was like straight away. I remember it had to be within the first couple of days you were pulling up like multiple diamonds, and when I like compare that to the hunter, it takes loads of work to to build up your animals and getting like that diamonds to spawn in, so you can get like a diamond for your lodge on there. But it seemed like they were just giving them away on this one, which is one of the reasons why I didn't pick up the game straight away. Only reason I kind of picked this up as well is because it was dirt cheap on CD keys. As well, if you use the !CD keys command, I don't think I have a button for it prepped. Pop-ups. Nope, not pop-ups. Text things. I don't know what this button does. That's the one. I haven't labelled this button, so that's the odd one out. But if you use that link there as well, when you're purchasing from CD keys, it does help support the... Oh, what was that? We got one. I think. Yay! It's a choking hazard, but we got one. I just realized you guys can't see the various statistics, so let's just flick that over for a second. Welcome in there, cocktail as well there. And yeah, I do miss the AFK fishing there. Yeah, they dialed down. Yeah, they dialed down the diamond fish. Yeah, because it was. It just seemed like it wasn't. You weren't like doing the work. I didn't feel like what you had like in the hunter. Wasn't there a tiddler? Yep. You're very proud of our little fish there, Rolty. That's bigger than. Oh, I can't press the bounty button because we're on the wrong screen. Your finger's bigger than that one. Now, you can't taxidermy these if you get a good one, but we can put the fish back in the water. The fiasco is big. It's bigger than yours. But yay, we got a fish, and we're only an hour and 22 minutes into the stream. Well, have a good night there, Monster Cats there, and thank you for coming in tonight there as well. Hope you have a good night and behave yourselves. And hopefully we'll see you next time there. And Merry Christmas as well, Cocktail. Did Santa bring you something nice this year? what's it there? You pop your cherry to shame your rod didn't feel it. Right, we were going to go to the bait shop thing, weren't we, and investigate the menus. Was it there? Well done on your catch. It was a whopper. Where? Oh, it's over here. I'm trying to remember which way was it to the bait shop.
The early bird gets the worm. Although, personally, I'd recommend the bird to buy any one of our fantastic baits for a bargain price.
Is she like beaming the words into our brain? Like Death from the Discworld stories.
Here's what I've got. Welcome to the Chez du Sophia. The bread's complimentary, but it's polite to buy a starter.
So these are all the different doodads that we can buy. We have 500 of the gold ones and 10 super fun bucks.
Piping hot and sprinkled with sunflower seeds to stir even the sleepiest waters.
So does it tell me... I was kind of hoping like the hunter it would tell me what... actually, it's just... So no bread.
Bread as a cheap and effective chub bait really does take the cake. If you're a little thrifty, then this will do the trick. I like to use something potent, like a Danish blue, to make sure every fish in the zip code can smell what I'm cooking.
There's not really much point in buying any of these until we know what...
There isn't a fish alive who doesn't love a juicy bloodworm. These ones are alive and wriggling, so watch out.
Well, if she's reckoning then that any of them will take it, I mean, should we just buy one? Yeah, I can certainly see that there, CGD. she has that vibe of irritation about her, doesn't she? Okay, where should we go and experiment with fishing? Shall we try and explore somewhere else? What were we in the way of missions? Were we still doing in the tutorial? Or did we qualify for the tutorial? Where's the bit that tells us what we're doing?
I think more people need to get away from people.
Yeah,
I'll be right here with the bargains.
Yes. I'm going to move away from her because... Was it, she was my wife, I'd have divorced her by now. It's kind of like the irritation that Easy Guy and I have with the New Zealand map. Because when we've spent probably well over more than 100 plus hours on that map in recent months getting the Great One. And every time we load up that map, you get the automatic narration from the like the park manager or whatever. I don't know what role she is, but it's, do you know what a track is? Every single time we go into that game on that map. Not about to open up the towers. I suppose we could. I mean, there's some more question marks up here. I don't know what this is. It says undiscovered there. I mean, we can go down here and we'll see what we can find there. She's a head wrecker. You're gonna hear that, and I bet you hear it in your sleep. Is it journal? Aha. So we're gonna track Golden Tour. Oh, I thought we were doing that mission. Where's the watermill then? I thought those places we were visiting before were that? Unless, is it this? Is that what we're supposed to be doing? Ah, it's these Goldie icons we were supposed to visit. Oh, look, there's the sawmill. We went past one. Should we hop back in the car then, and we'll maybe start trying to go in these directions? what a bit of kilometers. Oh, hang on. Can we try the boat? Before we do anything, let's try the boat. I generally thought that was the GTA map. Was it, is this the new map for the Hunter? No, this is well, it's from the same people. This is the Angler, the other flavour game that they just released a little while ago. No, I want the map. Where's the map? Since we're in the boat, we're going to try and go to this location. That'll be quicker in the water, you see. Whee! Well, have a good night there, Royalty. Thank you for coming in, even if I did miss you coming in initially. But you have a good night there, Royalty. Chrissy looks too comfortable. Shove him out the bed. Oh, I knew I was going to send you that permanent marker down as well, wasn't I, for Christmas? I'll get it to you. You have a good night there, though, Royalty. Can we make somebody seasick? We need to see if we can make someone chuck up on stream. Have a good night there as well, Chrissy. You never heard me say anything just before, did you? No. You have a good night there, mate. Hopefully I have your parcel by the weekend. I see as well that Junior is enjoying your Christmas present. Have you swapped? Is he taking your Christmas present and you've stolen his Stardew Christmas present? Can we? Can I just pause here, just out of curiosity? We can. I stole it back, and it's in bed with me. Let's see what happens if we fish here. Well, that mine, as in the Stardew one's yours as well. Royal Mail have been on strike more times than they have worked this year. It's always during the busy seasons. That's why I'll be honest, I don't have any sympathy for the cause. I don't even know what they're striking over, because they're doing the exact same thing that the airline companies do. See, Royal Mail, or they always go on strike during December. They always complain during December because they have to do extra work because it's a busy season for like parcels being shipped around and your cards and stuff being all over the place. So they just say, oh well, that's the season that we're going to strike because we have to do some extra work. And the airlines do the same things, like when whenever it comes around to the Easter holidays, and they all go on strike because it's 2 weeks where they have to work hard, and that's why if they had to do any of it sort of times of the year, but it's always the exact same times. So as I say, I've got no sympathy for it because it's the same thing every time. They want the government to pay them better. I think they forgot it's no longer a public business, it's they are private yet. You need to be protesting outside of the shareholders' houses. But as I say, it's always the same. When they get the like the airlines, they're always striking during the Easter holidays and what have you, because it's crowded. People trying to get away for the 2 weeks sort of thing. But what is that noise? It sounds like a coin drop or something. There's another one. We got a fish. I assume I'm doing this correctly. Should I be releasing it every now and again? The thing in the tutorial said lift the rod up. To yank it back a bit. Yay! We got another one. 2 fishies. What's this toggle UI? Oh, right, so we can take a picture of ourselves with the little tiddler. So my work gets busy at this time of year. I just stress out and for a month, then relax in January. We get no sales in January because everybody's getting, yeah, exactly. So you basically got to do like you do sort of like double the workload in December to do none of the workload. You basically do like 2 months of work in one. Kind of is the theory, I suppose, isn't it? Can't I get out of this boat anywhere, or do I have to... Or does it have to be like docked somewhere? I'm hoping I can just drive it onto the shore over there. And we can get whatever that golden marker is. And it looks like there might be some dock over there. Is that pretty much that for you there? Christmas Day Eve, you made 50k in sales. An average Saturday. Oh, hang on. I'm reading chat. I wasn't even looking at where we were. Where we were going. But yeah, it says we can exit boat. There we go. We'll just walk the rest of the way. Hoping we can get across there. We don't have to walk around. Nope, it's too deep. Oh no. I wish it's going to be the quickest way to get round here. It looks pretty much a hike either way. Okay, we'll just go this way around. But at least the sun's starting to come up now, so we can see what we're doing. Also, an average Saturday is about 27. Trying to think, when I used to work in the hotels, how much did we take? And obviously the city centre one always took. Speaking about that, I know I've like told the story a few times over the year, but one of the hilarious things that the travel hall really deserved it. Because they like to hike up the price of rooms for special events like the Great North Run, like back home in Newcastle, and the whoever was setting the prices at head office for the Great North Run weekend put the decimal place in the wrong place, and all of the rooms in the region of Newcastle were sold for £1.
And well, the only bologna I care to deal with is in a sandwich, if you know what I'm saying. However, if we're talking about the ghosts the logging industry left behind, I'd have to agree. There's the ghosts of men and women who lobbed down sweet Mother Nature's vital vitality for a toot or two. There's the ghosts of fir, juniper, and pine, took from us far, far too soon. Heck, the building itself is a ghost. Once whirring with its own baleful life and energy. And look at it now. Just an eerie shell where work once was. Although I'll have to ask you to stay out of there for safety reasons. Should probably remove this bit from the tape later on if I figure out how.
Moderate danger. But yeah, as I was saying before the dialogue came up, yeah, all the rooms in the whole of Newcastle all got sold for £1, and nobody would buy the people bought them so that they could sell them on eBay, and nobody trusted to buy them, so we were deserted. There, just in case the manager he put on, like, we had loads of extra staff, we'd stocked up on tons of stuff, and I was just sitting in the office with my feet on the desk reading my book. There was nobody there. I think we had like 10 guests in. That was it. They did that at Subway when I worked there. Chicken tikka 6-inch, normally £4. Head office error and charge 360. Yep, that decimal place when you put it in the wrong place makes all the difference. I'm wondering if we can go down river to here, to this location. Shall we find out if we can? We sail across here and then try and get through these bits here. Or maybe we go for this bridge. That's probably more accessible. We'll go for this bridge, and then we'll see if we can get down there. I think that'll be an interesting little trip. This boat doesn't go very fast, in all fairness, though, to be honest. Yeah, that certainly amused me, though. We were even overbooked as well, just to add more fun to it. Greg's made the same error, charged 125 per sausage roll instead of the £1.25. Let's see if I can get away with that with my customers, will I? Just shift the decimal place on a few items. A lot of my pricing as well is gauged on how irritating I find the client. The more irritating the client is, the more I charge them. Okay, we're going to go into this bridge. Let's just consult the map again. So we'll go back here, and then we're just basically following it around for a little bit. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put this is the crossing, because we want to go there. We'll need to do that, but we'll have to follow it around there first. I used to manage a co-op, and hula hoops went on offer for £1, but they were selling at a penny. I bought out our stock before reporting the error. I was in Iceland a couple of years ago, and there was a special offer. I did photograph it at the time. I think I did share it on Discord at some point down the lines, and it was something like the little cake things were like £1, or it was 2 for £2 was on the label, or something like that. Oh, hang on, are we hitting an invisible wall there or something? Ah, these balls are slowing us down. You have a good night there, Jaffa. Are you going to go and drink? Drink. Is that what you got for Christmas? Was it a bottle of whiskey to? Well, thank you for coming in there, Jaffa. You have a good night there, mate, and behave yourself. Tell Mystical I said hello. Some I prepared earlier. Yeah, Frodo's up. We're messing around in the boat. Just checking. Yeah, we are on the right bit here. You have a good night there, though, Jaffa. And we'll catch you later on. Yeah, I remember buying a hat, and it said $4.99 each, or 2 for a tenner. Uh-oh, we've grounded ourselves. Do we have reverse? We're free. Okay, we want to go up this way now. This is one way to get to the other places. It's still not very fast. The meters you can see there, they aren't really ticking down as fast as what I would have thought they would have. Oh, thinking as well. Still quicker than swimming, yes. At the end of last night's stream, I ordered the second 4K Brio to replace the C9 22. Is it C922, isn't it? Whichever of the webcam that we use for the close-up on board game nights. So this week's board game night, I might have to postpone it a week and swap over, like whatever I've got next week. I might have to swap it over for this week. Just whilst I'm resetting all the cameras, it's going to take me quite a bit to recalibrate them all. Because of course they don't save the settings. Every time you reboot your computer, they get wiped, and I need to make sure everything's all balanced. So we can do a proper, a fresh new style for the board game streams. Quite interesting, like the evolution of the board game streams, because I started off using my phone and the Canon 80D, and the Canon 80D was suspended on one of my camera rigs, which was quite terrifying to be sat under. Basically, I was sat under scaffolding in here, is the only way that I could do it. But now we have such an easy setup. I've got like the lighting is it's like permanent. I've left it up permanently, apart from one of them, which I just have to pull out and plug in. Everything else is permanent. And right, let's just get a little bit out of that bush there. And like I said, the cameras are all on arms, so rather than having scaffolding with supports above and having the cameras like on the ceiling, they're just on microphone arms. And because of the webcams now, instead of using the DSLRs, are so light, of course, you know, just glide them into position. Let's just check the map there. Yeah, still a little ways to go there. Was that good spots to fish from the boat is near the... Alright, so amongst the boys in the reeds we can go fishy. Once we get to that waypoint there, whatever that thing is over there, we're going to do some more fishing. So we'll give that one a go. Can we play Monopoly so everyone can start? Yes. We can do that on Board Game Simulator as well, but I mean, where I've got the option available, I prefer to do it like the real sets.
Hello, Buckaroo. I'm down at Silver Strand Meadow now if you wanted to drop by.
But in theory, this week would be Winterhaven Woods, but there's two technical issues. One, I still haven't learnt the rules, and which is a minor inconvenience. And two, because of the camera reset, so I probably will swap over those weeks.
Last leech still sucking, my nightmare and yours, the watermelon. This ain't the same kind of corpulent blood guzzler you use for bait, though. This parasite slurps away at the very ground we stand on. Unlike its just as evil twin, the sawmill, this piece of work is allowed to keep working, which makes its work that much worse. I just hope this thing stops spinning before the world does. If I'm around to see it, all the better.
Have a little rummage around here for sparkly things. Can we fast travel in this? Oh, we can. So I remember my brother playing Uno Online on Xbox, and he takes... rage quits all the time. Oh, I think we almost came close to rage quitting once on stream here as well. I think the closest we got to it was playing The Witcher. Let's hop back in the boat and we're going to try and fish from the boat, and we'll go next to the reeds and that. Then we'll see what we get. Okay, this seems like as good a spot as any. Park it up. If you say take quit, it's rage quit. Yeah, is your autocorrect going a bit loopy? Let's plunk. Oh, will that rock affect us? Can we take out a bit of slack? Oh, we can't see the fishies next to it. Alright, we'll just wait and see. I rage quit on the on the corn belts on Farming Sim. Come on, little fishy. Come out and play. Oh, we were going to change baits, weren't we? Hang on. Let's wind that in. We're going to try what the other bait thing. How do we change baits is the next question. Oh, it's not that. Maybe it's inspect? No. What's this button do? Q is it? I've got this menu out here and it's showing on the side of the screen. Actually, I'll flick over the screen so we can all see what I can see. So I've got the bread in the top there. Aha, right, there we go. And now we have the wriggly worm. Well, cheers for that there. We'll be trying to argue with this thing back and forth. Which button do we press there? What was that there, Fiasco? But I rage quit Commerce Road because I took the wrong turn. Took 24 minutes of driving to get to the field, then took 5 hours to harvest at unrealistic speeds. Okay, let's press this button, followed by this button. And zoom in. See if we catch anything. So we've caught 2 things tonight. With the current angle here, we can't really see if anything is swimming about in them. Come on, little fishy. But I now know not to solo save. I must fire up one of these bigger maps just to have a little explore. And see what they're like for driving around. I've only really been on a handful of maps. Like that one that we did on Friday. Was it Friday night? That was the first time I've been on that map. It seemed quite nice and open though. I can't even see where the end is here. What's that do? Wild West. It looks tiny on the map menu, but takes 100 years to leave the shop. See, a little while ago I started. Is it? Oh, it begins with a K. There's a little tiny map, but for trying to learn all the different bits of farming sim that I don't know, it keeps, because all the fields are quite small, so it means you can do like little jobs to rather than just being like stuck on like one like massive job for the full thing. No, it's just one word. It begins with a K, and it's a little tiny map. And it's actually realistically for the roads are too small. I'm not sure if Easy Guy knows what it's called. He probably knows better what that map is that I've been on more than I do. Yeah, I think it's a German one. Yeah. There's lots of places to get stuck because because the roads and the corners are a bit too small for some of the big heavy farming equipment, and you can't, if you want to rent the equipment to do the missions, you can't do some of the missions because there's not enough like slots at the shop to be able to spawn in the equipment. So if you get some of the ones that if you haven't got the tools, that's it, you just can't do it. You got to dismiss the quest basically. Batch is that what it's called? Yeah, that looks right. Yeah. That was still funny that night that I think I broke you on that map easy. Not getting any bites here. So that Camson is like that. I thought, let's get a John Deere. Then realised it won't fit through the gates. Yeah, the map that we did on Saturday Gone, the gates from there. That there was something that we had. It was one of the tools that I was transporting to like the shed area, and you kind of had like jiggle your way through the gates, you had to like go in sideways and what have you to get it to come out. Right, let's wind this in, and we're going to try maybe facing a different way, but maybe it's just not deep enough there. Let's chuck it off into this bit and see if we get out. Come on, little fishies. can't even see where the little doodad is. So, I did that when I couldn't be bothered with a with a trailer, so just turned into the open river. Yeah, yeah. Basically, you just gotta like rotate it out of the hole. Of course, what I didn't realize after I did this was I remembered that we had super strength enabled, and then just for the sake of moving it through, I could have just picked it up and chucked it through the gate. But I realized this after I'd done it. Right, we're not getting anything at all here, are we? I can't even. I can't see that. Let's have a little. Try somewhere else, maybe. Is that? I tell you what. Let's just go out into the open water. See what we can get. I assume it's going to be deeper here. I don't know if there's a way we can gauge the depth, but it's probably deep. Okay, let's park up here. Let's just set the doodad a little bit deeper, maybe, and see what happens. Is there an angle where we're going to be able to see the fish a little bit more clearly? Like for the reflections? I think we're out of luck. Okay, let's chuck it in and see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? So, like today, I was doing first wave health thing and decided to super strength my equipment to my farm because especially if you want to set stuff up. I mean, when we did it was last year for my special farming sim birthday one, and we did the road train, I like preset the farm. And I basically to decorate it, I put loads of equipment in, so the shelves had different, like components in, like all the little components for the forklifts and all that were all organised onto the shelves. But because of like under time constraints, you just with the super strength to decorate the place. And then when we actually did the stream, I turned it off. Come on, little fishy. Yeah, you want to spend like 30 minutes doing it or just chuck it over the wall. Come on, little fishy. Standing in the middle of the river, waving our rod around. Evening, mate, then. Welcome in. What sort of mischief are you causing today? We are on the angler today, just learning how to play. We've been at it for 2 hours and we've caught 2 things. I'll try to see if we can catch a third. like with the charity trade, we had Data to myself. Then thought I'll organise map and get it ready whilst I've got a day to myself. Then work rang me. Yep, then it all goes tits up. Are you on your way to work? You started 5 minutes ago. Two things in 2 hours. Yay. Mr. Wise, welcome in there. What, you've been behaving yourself? You've had a good Christmas? Did Barto get anything this year? Has he behaved himself? What's the name? Company coming around. Oh, you're having a party then, right? I need to get the recycling out of the bins. No worries there, Mr. Wise. Also, I see you look around the edge of the water for lily pads. Great place to catch. Right, let's spin this in, and we'll drive closer to the edge there. Was it? It's Y, isn't it? Oh, you have a good night there, Fiasco. Forget me, I can't bloody speak. But thank you for coming in, and we'll catch you later on. Was it he needs a lump of coal? But he got lucky and got some good gifts. It must have been a clerical error by the elves at the North Pole. It's the only way the only conclusion that we can come to. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of a go around here and see what we can get maybe along the shore here. No, this button. Splat. Free heating foot, I suppose. Come on, little fishies. I'm not even certain I've seen any little splashes. As we pulled up, let's just go back to the wide view. Oh, there's a little bob over there. That's what I keep saying. We need like a stick of dynamite to throw in. I would definitely try that DLC. There's a little splash over there. Oh, I think that was just my finger glitching on the controller rather than actually catching anything. Oh, we caught a fish. Oh, little fishy. Yay! 3 fishies. Apparently we got an achievement. More fish in the sea. Yay! We caught our 3rd fish in 2 hours. That's what she says, CGD. I don't know, where'd I get you guys from? Yeah, we caught our 3rd fishy. I will have to... Actually, we really got to get all the rest of this opened up. Whatever is the default one. Hang on, where was it to inventory? Backpack? This hook size 10. I only have whatever is default in the game that you get like when you first start the game. I haven't researched into what's any of this stuff yet. So I not like in the regular hunter, you know, where we know what guns and everything. Go buy a. Right, I was in the map, wasn't I? We'll go to. Can I beam directly to the shop? Let's have a little jump over here. There we go.
Morning there. Interested in the best money can buy?
I'm interested in a gag for you.
Everyone starts somewhere, but anyone who's anyone starts with a green one. This baby has a smoother learning curve than a minnow spin.
Ten is a tiny hook, hence you only catch the little tiddly ones. Is that like a 5/6 you mean, or just a 5 or a 6? Actually, can we afford? There's a 6 there. I'll just buy that. Okay, let's go. Should we just go off this little pier here again? Just so it's somewhere close for us to test. Okay, so how do I change hooks is the next question. So that's the bait thing. I don't know what those mean. Do I go into my backpack? Inspect? Nope. Rods, maybe? Inspect? No. Ah, right. Oh, what have I done? Hang on. Have I just screwed up and pressed the wrong button? Have I just thrown away our rod? Choose equipment slot. Eating tiramisu. I think I've done something really bad here. Wait, it's showing there that it's obviously still, we obviously still have it. But oh, evening CGD. Oh, 2 seconds. I'll just put your volume into the thing we want it. There we go. Evening.
Evening, mate. Right, click on that number 1 again, mate.
Yeah, click on that one. Yeah.
And then scroll down.
Oh, hang on. Press the wrong button again.
So where you've got the picture of the float.
Yeah, picture of the float. Right. Press confirm on that one.
Yeah, and then you can start building your rod again.
Ah, right. I get it. So, I've got to go through these and put all the bits on.
Click on your rod icon, and then select your rod again, and then your reel, and then your line, and then your float, and then pick that hook that you just bought as well.
Yeah, so that's it was a 6, yeah, a 6 on there. Yeah,
the tiny hooks. That's why you've been catching tiddlers all along, mate. So go with that bloodworm. That's your best bet.
Right, I press Y, and then I press this button here.
You put bait on the hook.
And I'm trying to get into the menu where the bait was.
So if you press LB on your controller when you're out on that dock.
Yeah, and it comes up with the side menu and the.
Yeah.
It's not coming up with the extra menu.
Should do if you press LB.
It slides out. I'll switch over to the other angle so you can see what's on the screen. So in the top slot, do I press backpack first, maybe?
So there, where there's an empty slot now, that's where you should be able to put your bait. So click on that rod again.
It's grayed out the two baits. Or unless is it not compatible with the hook? Maybe so I have to get a different bait.
Yeah, maybe a different bait. Try and get
back to the shop.
The worm. The other worm should do it because there's the bloodworm.
Were I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. Hashtag blame Chrissy.
To be honest with you, mate, it doesn't explain itself very well, this game at all.
No, they haven't got the it needs like a better tutorial.
And like you said, you did the tutorial a week ago, then you've come into it a week later.
Yeah, I've forgotten everything.
You've not done yourself any favours there, have you, bud? But not to worry.
Hashtag blame Chrissy.
Always.
I'll get the next flavour up, and then we'll see if that makes any difference.
You know where I am.
Oh, that woman's voice is terribly annoying.
Annoying, isn't she? So before you leave the shop, set your rod up to see if you can stick.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Before you run back down to the water.
Yeah. We'll put the fish. Worm number 2 has gone on the rod.
Excellent.
Let's see what kind of flavour we can get this time.
Go and have a go with that. That should do you better, mate.
Oh, bugger. I keep thinking like it'll like stop you when you get at the end, but it just
falling
off. Just like the bystanders are just this bloke just ran off into off the end of the pier.
Right, bud. I'll leave you back to your chat, mate.
No problem, mate. Cheers for giving us a hand with that there.
No worries at all, pal. Good luck.
No worries. Right, I press the Y button. We have our wormy. Oh, no, wrong button. Whee! Okay. Let's see if we can catch the big one. Oh, sorry, what was that there as well, Tiramisu? You've been out shopping today. Obviously, the shops weren't closed very long. Well, I can see some splashes in the distance. Hopefully we get a one that comes over. You been shopping for anything interesting there, Tiramisu? Come on, little fishy. It'll be pitch black soon. Watching to see if there's anything I can see just under the water surface there. Oh, there's something splashed over there. Might be something coming over. 2 splashes. They're getting closer. Oh, that one was a bit closer again. Come on. I know you want it. They're swimming around it. They're not actually biting on it. Oh, there's another splash in the distance. Oh, just realised I didn't transfer these back to the other screen. We definitely need a grenade. Stick a dynamite, chuck in the middle. Come out and play, little fishies. See, splashing in the distance. Maybe we haven't got it. Maybe we did get it like over 20 before. Let's see if we can chuck it a little bit further back. They were saying that we did fish up. The first thing we fished up was from here, wasn't it? Maybe I don't know what the respawn mechanic is. Maybe for this zone, let's go just to the end where this rock is and see if we can chuck it off there. We stand on the rock. It's a little bit further distance than what we have there. Just checking the best places for you to go with worm for bait. Is there just while that's in there, so a little scan. I was just wondering if like in the Hunter, how you can you get your zones and you can see where the fishies are. Is there anything like that in here? Just toggle players so I can see that. Just it doesn't even have a key really, does it? It's 7 in the morning apparently on the map, so we know what time it is. Oh, why is his vision blanking out? Is our character having a stroke? East from where we are, okay. East from where you are. The next pool of water along. Would that be this one up here on top of the hill there? Yeah. Set waypoint. Can we beam up there? Nope. Right. Bring this in. Oh, I've got to use the shoulder button to reel it in a bit faster. I remember that from the tutorial. Okay, we'll run up the hill there. Is there an auto walk on this like in the Hunter? Oh, there is, but it is an auto walk. It's not an auto run. No. It does do auto run. Oh, that's alright.
A few years ago, I was working in a business a million times the size of Taylor's necklace.
She just standing there talking to herself all day. Have you tried the new map? Because it's free for like until January, I think. Is it like free to add to your game? I assume it stays permanently until after January. I don't know if it still is, but in the likely event that any of you don't have the Hunter, it's like £3 in the sale. Mass Effect Andromeda is also £3, which I picked up. It is a buggy mess on PC. Free to add the library until the 5th of January. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Did anyone else hear that? Yeah, I thought I heard a collectible just briefly in our ears there. Yeah, is it Norway? I couldn't remember what the thing was. For I haven't been on that map at all though yet to give it a bash. Right, press Y to bring the rod out. Oh, 20 meters. We're getting better. Right in the middle. So it's only temporarily in your account until the 5th. In that case, I'll have to give it a bash at some point this week to have a little walk around and see what it's like. The Call of the Wild DLCs are normally only a couple of quids in any case. It's usually like £4 to £5 for most of the maps on the Hunter, so I can't imagine they'll be charging. Surely there must be the same kind of like pricing scheme. Oh, it is permanent if we had it. Oh, that's right. Cause I did add it, so I'm in the. As long as we've all got it. I'm just looking at the thing here. I remember like an hour ago we got the movie trivia quiz out. Completely forgot about it. We got distracted by the fishies. Oh, I saw a little splash there. Come on, fishy. Yeah, free for the Christmas and New Year period, and then if you don't add it, then yeah, you gotta pay. So it's similar with like games of gold. If you don't claim it within the week, oh, cast out towards the lilies. Okay. If you don't claim it, then of course it goes back to you. It stays in your account permanently. But if you didn't claim it, then you gotta pay or wait for it to pop around again. Okay, pull back. Oh, hang on. I don't know if that makes any difference. Shall I see if I can get it into the lilies? We'll pull that again. Press the button. Well, that was even worse. Right, one more go, and then wherever this lands, we will leave it. Oh, that's convenient. Okay, we'll see what we can get. Whenever I see the crank on this, I kind of want to attach my drill to it. That would definitely reel it back in quickly. Yeah, on the direction thingamajig, it's like up and down to it hasn't got it on the screen at the minute, but oh, hang on, that was a splash. Yeah, at the minute I've just got it set to the one. I don't know if it's 1 meter or 1 foot. I don't know what unit it's using. Hopefully we catch them. I'm not sure how we're supposed to tell what the depth of the different zones are of the water. Mouse and keyboard for yourself. When we play the Hunter, it's a combination of all of them, because we use the controller and then your hands on the mouse to target, and then use the keyboard to manage my inventory. So you're jumping back and forth between all of them. I am just using a normal controller today on this. I'm not using my Elite. Just using it's actually the Scorpio edition one. I need to get them sort out the other one there. That you only use the mouse and keyboard. Ooh, 2 seconds. Just leaned back a bit in my chair, and then my headphones decided they were going to roll off the back of my head. Come on, little fishy. Right, whilst we're there, I know what we're going to do was like over an hour ago, but do you just want the first card for the movie quiz? We might as well whilst we're waiting for the fishies. So, for no prizes, because I haven't set anything up. It's not like the other quiz where I've got prizes for that. I haven't done anything for the movie quiz. Let's see. What's our first question here? Who starred as the pregnant sheriff in the Coen Brothers 1996 film classic Fargo? So if anyone knows who starred as the pregnant sheriff in the Coen Brothers 96 movie Fargo. I've never seen this movie, so I don't know. Technically I know the answer because it's highlighted on the ticket. I'll have to rig something for the movie quiz so that you get even if it's like points on Discord. I can see her, but I can't remember her name. I'm no good at quizzes. It's like when we play some of the games, I keep telling them there's going to be a test afterwards. The ultimate test, though, was back when I first started streaming almost 3 years ago. We did the complete Half-Life series, and so we did the original Half-Life. We did Blue Shift. We did Opposing Force. We did The Lost Coast. What was it? After Lost Coast, then it's episode. It's Half-Life 2, then it's episodes 1 and 2, and the thing I had was everyone had to take note of how many loading screens there were as we played through. And I had a notepad. I was totting them up as we went. And then when we completed Half-Life 2 episode 2, I asked everyone in chat how many loading screens was there, which is why we also have on the bingo card. The bingo card, one of the squares is loading screens. It's the one underneath the med kit. Royalty got it within like 2. Everyone else was way off, and Royalty was basically spot on. So you got to pay attention because there may be randomized quizzes. Had to look it up, and the name is, yes, that is the correct answer. I am absolutely awful. Well, as you've seen tonight, I'm awful at reading like folks' names and stuff like that. It's because you guys are like, look at the names, and it'll look completely obvious to you, but I'm looking at the wrong letter sequence, which means it always goes tits up. But yeah, I say I'm terrible at names. I'm terrible at remembering names as well. It took me ages to remember folks' names. There's a fella I used to work with in the hotels back in Newcastle. He had no problem with anyone's name. It didn't matter if it was a man, a woman, anything. It didn't matter. Everybody was called Jackie. It didn't matter who it was. Everyone was called Jackie. You only ever had to remember one name. I was like, no, I'm really good with names, but there are a few actors that I can just never. Yeah, you can see their faces, and like you might remember that the characters' names probably more than the real names in some cases. Especially if it's say like a movie that you like, and whenever you think of them, you always maybe think of that role. Was it I'm the same? Everybody is Bob. keeps it simple. Let's have a look here. What have we got here? Oh, this will be an easy one here. This one you'll have no problem with. I shouldn't imagine you have any problems with it then. So next question. Indiana Jones had a phobia of which creature? So Indiana Jones had a phobia of which creatures? Everyone should know this one. As always with these, I know this one doesn't really count, but the way I do these is I'll give you a bit of time, and then if no one gets it, I then read out the 4 choices. But nope, you got it. You got the snakes. Oh, okay, I just pressed the wrong button. I've actually put the controller down, just while we're fishing here, because we're not getting any bites at the moment. Yep, it was the snakes. Let's put that card over there. What have we got for the next one here? Okay, the answer, I've never seen this film. Right, next question though. The first casualty of war is innocence is the tagline of which 1986 Vietnam War film? Actually, the 4 choices that are on here, I've never seen any of these 4 choices. That are like the options on this question. Has anyone seen the movie 2017? World War One movie. The way they shot it was like it's almost as if it was done in a single shot. That was a really, really good film. It was done really, really well as well. It was on Netflix, but I think it came off a few months ago. If it does pop up again, definitely give it a watch there. It's the Maddie Gets It with Platoon, yes. The choices were Apocalypse Now, The Thin Red Line, Platoon, or Hamburger Hill. I've never seen any of those movies. I've heard of Apocalypse Now and Platoon. I've never heard of The Thin Red Line or Hamburger Hill. Okay, I'm going to wheel this back in because it seems to be an awful long time that we haven't got a bite. I'm on the same water here, and I'm struggling. Yeah, neither of us are getting any fishies. Oh, you just saw that splash there over there as soon as I pulled the bloody rod away. Alright, let's stick it in there. I've put the controller down though, so this adds flavour and excitement. Each time along in the game, everything changes as far as where the fish are. No bother there, easy guy. We're probably going to wrap up here in a couple of minutes anyway, to be honest. I'm just trying to see if we can catch something bigger with this hook. We'll do one more question, and then we'll go and see who we can go and harass. So, this one should be obvious. I know what film this comes from, and I've never seen the movie. So the question is, which film features the famous line, "I think we're going to need a bigger boat"? Was that wrote in the wrong chat? Oh, what did you put there, JT? Yep, it's the man who got it first there. It's Jaws. I've never seen it. I've painfully seen the Titanic. These are the choices it gave me. It said Titanic, Jaws, Saving Private Ryan, or Dead Calm. I've only seen 2 of those movies. It's Saving Private Ryan, and I have seen the Titanic, but not for a long time. Okay, I think we will wrap there for this evening. If I can, I pressed the wrong button. Always press the wrong buttons. I've got no space to put the controller. Oh, you are joking. Hang on. We got one. I knew that would happen. Come on, little fishy. I can't even see where the end is. Come on, little fishy. This is where I need to attach a drill bit to the end of here. Oh, it's like maxing out the tension thing. Come over here, little fishy. Come on. It's a whopper. Oh. I'm trying to keep the tensiony bit, but the range doesn't seem to be getting any closer. Come on, little fishy. Thrash around. So I'm assuming Right, I'm going to switch you to the other camera view. That 25 point whatever is how far the line must be out. Is that am I reading that right? And I don't want it to max out into the red. Is that correct? Because then it could potentially snap in the line. Come on, fishy. it's surely it must be tied out by now. I'm tied out and I'm just pulling the triggers. Come on, little fishy. Bugger. Oh well, we lost it. All right, well that took crazy length of time. Okay, let's press some more buttons again. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Okay, let's exit past the desktop. Right, let's have a little spy and see who was online. Oh, I sit up in my chair. Let's see who is online that we can go and harass. Is there anyone online that we know? I'll tell you what, we haven't raided this fella for absolutely ages. So let's drop over and say hello to him. So tomorrow night we are playing. What are we doing tomorrow night? Oh, it's Lens Island tomorrow night. So we'll see what more we can unlock in the game and see if we can build a bigger house. Yeah, and then we have Disco Elysium on Wednesday. Possibly a board game on Thursday. It's a bit kind of up in the air. Simon the Sorcerer long play on Friday. That might be a really long stream. Jigsaw Puzzle on Saturday. And Satisfactory on Sunday. But thank you everybody for coming in tonight there. Thank you JD for 22 months of madness. Thank you so much there. And also thank you as well again there for this Wednesday's game. I'm looking forward to us playing that. And it has like Twitch integration, so you guys can choose what option we choose, like for as we go through the story. We need to test it because there's like extra buttons. We need to like test that together. And as well there, thank you as well there for the raid tonight there. Mackie's Mix. I think if I can get my words out there, and thank you as well for all the new follows as well. You're welcoming everybody to the madhouse. Okay, we're going to jump over and say hello to this chap here as well there. So thank you for watching everybody. Thank you for coming in and having a bit of a crazy chat and what have you. So I'm going to press the buttons here. So thanks for watching, have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.